Kindly sit down. Sorry. I was not prepared for this. I thought that you'd be one of the well-meaning human beings would be here to witness the swearing in of mayor. Be that as it may, mayroong ginawa dito 3 pages. Pero dili ni ako. Dili ko ni trabaho. Trabaho na sa mga protocol ng babae. I-overtime man siguro nila kaya abot mag 3 pages. Dahil well, anyway, I'm on the tail end of my presidency, and maybe if there is time, I'd like to unburden myself and would tell you about the true state of our nation. Vice President-elect Sara Zimmerman Duterte, Davao City Vice Mayor and Mayor-elect Sebastian Duterte, and the rest of my family. You know, this is a very queer coincidence in history because garon ang presidente o ang vice-presidente sa Pilipinas, Duterte. Wa paman mo take off si Marcos sa iyang pagka-presidente. So until such time, I am the president, na may president-elect, Sir naman siya. So the president and the vice president is si Duterte. So, kung sa may gusto nato, ako ang kunon tanan o ni anamang kita, kompleto na. So, kamong mga pulis o military, kung sa may unahuna ninyo. Davao City 2nd District, Congressman Vincent Garcia. Davao City 3rd District, Congressman Isidro Ungab. Marino Party List, Congressman Sandro Gonzales. Davao City newly elected officials. Kauban ako sa gobyerno o ang mga bisita o atong mga kaigsuonan. Ang wa nga rin sa greeting ang butugain si Congressman-elect Paulo Duterte. Og makita ninyo siya karon, ingna siya nga nangita ang iyang papa kaniya. I am delighted to be with you here today for the oath-taking of our city's newly elected local government officials and members of the House of Representatives. Congratulations to each of you for winning the May 2022 local elections. And thank you for taking on the challenge of serving our kababayans with competence, honesty, and integrity. Sa tinuod lang, magsigway lang ko. Total mahumanta alas 5 na apay oras pag-uli ninyo. of recent memory, wala na tong mga konsihal nga kusog ng nigbas. And that was my worry, actually, of the 6 years, of this 23 years na mayor ko. A good part of it was really just how to handle corruption. Muna, akong isulti ninyo, mapoy akong isulti sa Manila. Corruption is endemic. It cannot be stopped, but it can be minimized. Ug naay tao maingon karon undangon niya ang corruption sa Pilipinas, hinambugyero na. Istorya lang na. Because it's very hard, really, to stop the corrosive effect of money upon the person. Gusto lang kong mahibaw mo, karoon na lang pong panahon na ako maka-istorya, maybe the last political speech that I would make to the city is that akong giingon ninyo, nagkandidato pa ko, nga ang corruption kanang sa customs, sa BIR, do obnoxious, nay, despicable, dili sinsilyo lang na. Timan ninyo, sinsilyo lang na. During the campaign, we had a limited time to talk. And the next time that you are a candidate, you are invited to do that. Tama si Marcos. Decline. Para sa mga mukwarta lang na mga sponsor na ay daghang mutanaw. So, it earns money for them at your expense sometimes. Katong presidential debates na mo, we were only given half a minute or 1 minute, and that's it. You cannot even to talk further. So, magdali kagyod, and it was for show. So ako, I limited my speeches in the different debates. Ako lang bala-bala, so that most of the time, invariably, I do not consume my time given me. Ang problema diha kay mga dato lang yun. Now, tell me what? Kanang ingon nilang pangwarta sa customs, sa BIR, kaning pangkil-kil diha. Wala na. I've been telling you, because I've been a mayor and a congressman, nga ang korupsyon, ang pinakamalakas na korupsyon sa itaas. I've been telling you ever since that the corruption in the Philippines is very lucrative up didto gyud sa taas. That is why I would like to thank God for giving me enough life to be able to reach the presidency and say something about the state, the sad state of affairs. Tuas sa taas ang korupsyon. Dilaliman mo, I will distribute. I just don't have, I don't know if Bong has si Senator Bongo na apa ba siya kopya. You know, kaning tubig sa west kang Ayala, Manila Water. Kaning usa Maynilad ba ni kang basta sa duha na akong pangilinan. I have nothing against them personally. Pero kanang tubig, for so many years, gigunita na nila. And the contract of our water gipanghatag ngadto kang Ayala o kang pangilinan. Ang problema diha, ang atong government regulator unta mo'y magbuot o kano sa tasan o kano sa move-an to decrease or increase the prices of water, sila'y nagbuot. And to think that they were just distributor of water in Manila. They kausang, there was a time, there was a artificial shortage of water. Ayaw nila yung bunganga ko, pero pinuputang ina ko talaga sa kanila. Sabi ko, pagdating ko bukas, ugway mo agas nga tubig da sa gripot, tamparuson tamuntanan. Ganon kahugaw ang Manila. I tried to stop it. But ang aking kano is just kutob lang ko sa mo istorya. I will just have this photo para muna ni akong dadon. Ni atanan. Concession of waters renewed and renewed and renewed and renewed forever. Pero kani sila, kunyari, na sila'y foundation, tapang sila sa mga pobre, mga estudyante. That is to atone for their sins. Kaning mga dokumento akong gina-simplified naman eh. Masabtanan ninyo. And to think nga kaning distributor, anak ka nang sila'y magbuot o kano sa... And that is contained in a contract that was signed by these two companies with government outside of the Republic of the Philippines. I think it was signed in Malaysia. Nga ang ari mabasahan ninyo, nga og maagakansi sila, kudot lang kay kabalikas ko ang tagtubig. Mingon sila sa ako, kung si Duterte bastos og baba. Putang ina, bastos yung baba. Kaya tanaw ang ilang gibuhat sa akong nasod. So, mabasahan na lang, kindly print this. I would like to, I was once a presiding officer dire. Ang iyon tamog usab nga i-print ninyo and give it to the people. Naa sa bill sa resibo sa tubig sa Manila, water enhancement fee. Hibaw kag unsa na para daw na sa clean water treatment. Ang planta ana diha sa Harrison Plaza padung sa dagat. Pero limpyuhan una ang mga tubig sa mga tanan, bacteria, virus, anything that would spoil. It was placed there in the contract in 1957. Pila na katuig, wala giusak yun katubo nga nabutang diha sa water treatment, and there is no water treatment at all Wala. And they have been collecting that money from the people, and until now, no reimbursement or return of the money has been made. Anak kahangol ng mga dato. And that is why when I went to go on an expose, Ayala, in the front pages of the national dailies, apologized to me. Then followed by Pangilinan. Ngano mangayo man silang pasaylo? And I told them, why? Ako, bakit sa akin? I never owned. It is owned by the people. You owe an apology dito sa mga tao nga inyong gikawatan, inyong gimaniobra to make it legal. Kanang ABS, anak ka ng putang ina ninyo. You were all the years enjoying the patronage because you were close to the powers that be. May na lang kay wa gumudawat sa inyong tabang sa ako. I kept a distance. Just like Lucio Tan, who had an obligation of 10 billion, wa gid niya mabayad pila na ka presidente. So, pag-abot na ako, giingnan ako sila. I will give you just 3 days. Make some reparations or I will close all of you. Kamong water, they were threatening to close it. Giingnan ta mo. That was the time that I told them, you do that, I will declare martial law. Kuhaon ako tanan inyong propiedad, and I will ask the armed forces to operate sa tubig. Sundalo ka mo na. Muna ako. ABS-CBN never paid taxes. Ang ilang property, isa ilang Torrens title. Ang nakabutang lang ato, and they have been paid, or they paid for, nga ang naangat to sa, ang ABS-CBN compound was 4 something hectares. Pero if you would look at ABS, it's really a block, dire, usagod ka bloke, dan. And yet, every time they pay the property tax, kadtong gigamit nilang spurious owned by the spouses, maybe many years ago, that was separated from the mother title, moto ilang nakuha, moto ilang ginabayran. Anak kakawatan ang ABS-CBN. Kaya tinira ko talaga sila. Talagang, when I used the presidential powers to tell Congress that you are dealing with scoundrels, and if you continue to kowtow with them, kawawa ang Pilipino. Yung Mylong is in Makati. Katumurag junkyard sa PNR. Excuse me. Pila ka tuig gi-occupy sa mga Prieto. Kanantag iya sa Mr. Donut. And even ang Mr. Donut na ay utang sa gobyernong so many millions. Wa na nila bayri hantod karon, og ang gikita sa Mylong kay ilang mang gibutang umatindahan, ang kita ni ana, what was earned by the land of its use, ilang gibulsawa nila bayri. Muna sila Prieto, muna sila. Munang inquirer kuso kay mga taki. That's the reason. Kaya magkagulo ang Pilipinas, moabot na sa panahon ni Ana, og naap ako, firing squad tamon tanan. I-firing squad tamon tanan. I will give you the ultimate dose of your anak franchise kanang nailinya na amang yo'y gwapong linya sa nahibaw ang mga engineers ana na linya nga gwapo nga diha choice dire kay mo daghag maabot. Alam mo, it's given free so long as you have the bona fide intention of setting up a network, radio, whatever, okay lang yan. It was given free, pero katunang daghan nang i-apply because I was so, to use the word, despondent over itong mga smart sa dugay, sa daghang charges. Gingnan ako nga naapay usan. There's one coming up. And there's another one coming up. I hope that it would really be spread para competitive